Taking over my body, test drive, take me past the speed, let's ride. And it is so true, all the things I feel for you, that's why I'm willing to do it all, only with you, that's why I go so far. You touch, you touch, you touch, you touch, got me going crazy, loving you so much. You love, you love, you love, you love, don't look no further, no problems left to solve. You touch, you touch, you touch, you touch, got me going crazy, loving you.
How you heard been so busy living your life, you forgot about mine. I never asked to be here. How did we end up here? Didn't need some room to my heart tombstone. I'm contemplating life. Now you got the mind playing tricks on me.
Hey, come here, baby. It's nothing bad, I just need to talk to you for a minute. Yeah, I want to tell you something. I just want to let you know how good I feel about you. Okay, here I go. Our chemistry is so amazing. We're dealing with so much romancing. There is nothing about us random. Always good things that we just can't forget. And we don't need to be prudent, 'cause we know what we wanted and we got it. Our fire's so hot you can't extinguish. We'll survive, yeah, we'll flourish.
Giselle.
Walk a mile in my shoes, you wouldn't know what to do. I deserve to be free. Now I know how to be. You will never harm.
What's good, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us for season 4. Another wonderful episode, exciting episode of From Her Point of View Talk Show with your girl, Lily the Goddess, and my lovely, awesome co-host.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Giselle, and I'm so excited to be back with you yet again for another episode of From Her Point of View Talk Show. And if you guys would love to be a guest, please email us at herpointofview@aol.com.
If you're interested in checking out any of my content and my works and anything that I do, go ahead and Google Lily the Goddess, and I'll come up on all social media platforms. Please follow and subscribe. Please also subscribe to Flawless Dreams LLC on my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate your support.
And I'd love for you guys to follow me as well everywhere at Jizzy Worldwide. That's Gizzy Worldwide.
Tonight, we want to welcome a wonderful queen by the name of Cloud. She's a Colombian-born urban music artist, singer-songwriter, and fashion line owner of Lifted and Gifted from Oakland, California. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, this wonderful artist by the name of Cloud. Welcome, queen. Please bless us with your appearance.
Welcome to
What's
the show.
up? Hey, there she is. She has appeared. She is here.
In the flesh, peace, love, and blessings. We live. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for tapping in and having me on the show all the way, Cali to Chicago. Let's go. I'm so happy.
Okay.
Where can
Okay.
everybody find you on social media platforms, Queen?
Sing Cloud E. Sing, like, let me know. I need to keep singing. Cloud as in the cloud in the sky, and then E as in elephants and excellence, because we stopping excellence out here.
All right.
So sing Cloud
Okay.
E.
Okay. So were you born in Cali or were you born in Colombia?
I was born in Colombia, Armenia.
Oh wow. Okay.
Colombia. Oh, and
So
shout
so
out to
can you-
our brand ambassadors, by the way. Shout out
Right.
to Mimie Pasta and also Lizzie Small. Shout out to
Lizzie.
Little Ninja over there in the comment section. What's up, Lizzie's over here? Woo!
Hey everyone. I wanted to ask you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you started in your artistry and your fashion line that you have out?
absolutely. It's been a long but beautiful journey. I started loving music since I knew how to talk. I was singing before I could talk. And as soon as I could sign up for my little elementary school choir, I did. But I also naturally just always loved to dance. So by the time I was in middle school, I was performing for my school for all the like assemblies and stuff. And it just really kept going from there. It hasn't been a easy journey, but it's been a beautiful one because music is my passion, and I love dancing, I love singing, I love writing, I love creating. So I kept growing as an artist and kept meeting just amazing people along the way, to where now recently I've got to work with people that I've admired from afar, and now we're sitting in the same studio. So the journey has, like I said, been hard, but it's progressed beautifully, and I love what I do. I love the energy that I get back from my audience, from my fans. Is one of my favorite parts about it. Just to have that interaction and share, some of the best and worst parts of me through my music. And then for the fashion line, that actually, I always loved clothing and fashion, but that didn't come along till recent years. And I started just going off my songs. A lot of people were telling me they were inspired by my lyrics. And so I would always come up with these little sayings and always say like, "Ooh, that needs to go on a t-shirt." And so I started working with an
Oh
incredible.
my gosh, you sound like me. I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness.
It's just like I think of it and I can just see it, and so it's been a really awesome kind of branch to my artistry, is to design and work with people outside of just music, but also in the fashion industry. I'm very short, so I never foresaw me modeling, but now that the world has opened up to all types of sizes and styles, I've been able to do runway shows and photo shoots, and I love it. I love the creative atmosphere, and I love just the collaboration of all these creative, intelligent people coming together to make something
That
happen.
is so awesome. Are
I
you
love it.
branching? Are you only doing like shirts, or what type of items are in your fashion line?
Everything that I can.
Everything.
I
Everything.
yes, I love creating. So if I get an idea, I'm gonna try to make it. But for right now, my line, it consists of pillows, travel mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, tank tops, onesies for the babies. Um,
Oh,
yeah, and I just talked to my
That is
daughter.
so great.
She's a fashion designer too. So my daughter is an upcoming fashion designer. She's only 16 years old, but she's super, super talented. And
hey.
yeah, I asked her the other day if I say, can we do some like arts and crafts, something or other? Like I suck at it, but she's wonderful at it. So
Oh, I love that mother-daughter duo. I do the same thing with my daughter. She just turned 20 last year. She's gonna be 21 this year in
Sorry, y'all.
August.
nice.
So I love. It's so good for us moms to have that daughter that we could do that with. I love it.
Yes, yes.
So when you write your music, do you write from like when it has to do with love and dating or finding true love, does it come from personal experience or something that you kind of like you visualize and you're imagining for yourself, or a little bit of both?
I would say mostly from personal experience. Sometimes I get motivated by somebody else's story, and I try to, whatever actually that I'm feeling about what they're telling me and how I'm seeing that story. I try to write it that way. But a lot of my music, is it's my therapy too. So a
Mm,
lot of it does come from a personal place.
yes. We feel that, right, Giselle?
Hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. So, what do you agree on with a kiss on a first date? Everybody's answers has been different, but what do you say about a man? The date goes well, you have a good time, right? And let's say you went to dinner, or you went to the beach, or wherever you went to on your date. Which that's another question. What is your ideal first date? And do you allow a kiss on that first date when he's leaving? Dropping you off type stuff.
Oh, I'm of two minds because my Libra self. On one hand, I'm like, nope, we're signing consent forms. I need to know your credit score, your social security, your mama's name, your daddy's name. But on the other hand, I'm like, you only live once in a beautiful, emotional, just setting that you feel safe in and that you feel is really supporting you. The universe is supporting you. I don't see anything wrong with it. So I really would say that it depends on your first mind. If you are not feeling it, don't do it. But if your first mind is like, this is beautiful, I want to have this experience, I'm really feeling this person, I wouldn't shake my head at somebody having a first
Right,
kiss.
right, right. Giselle, what you think?
What did I think about what?
About kiss on the first date, and what is your ideal date for the first date?
I'm okay with it. It depends on the vibe, so it's nothing wrong with that. Kiss on the first date, an ideal date, something to eat and maybe some music, live music.
Yes,
Hmm.
definitely my top two as well. Something to eat, some good food,
Definitely some food.
to move and relax to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Giselle, you want to slap us with a question?
Yes, so I wanted to know. So are you on the dating scene right now, or are you taken?
I'm too busy.
Too
I'm
busy right now.
thinking, and yeah, that's not my priority right now.
Right. Okay, so when you do have the time to date again, what chips have to be in order for you, and what will be your requirements?
Alignment. The stars need to align. My money needs to align. My time needs to align.
Right.
It's hard to intentionally set that atmosphere and intentionally keep my mind just on that, because I do have a lot of things going on. So, it's really just catching that right wave. And there's all the good thing about being in Oakland, California, is there's a lot of stuff that's always going on out here. So it's not hard to find something to get into. It's not hard to say like, hey, I heard da 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 da, would you be interested in going? So that makes it easier to at least figure out what to do on a date. But in terms of just having the time and being in the right mindset, I think that would all have to kind of encourage me and motivate me a bit before I agree to it.
Oh, okay. I understand. I love the way you look. You look so beautiful. You're radiant, by the
Thank
way.
you.
Shout
The
out to the
sun
Libra.
went down, so I had to switch locations. But thank you, you too, both of y'all.
Yes.
Thank you, Queen. And what Miss Lizzie, she says that she agrees that the first kiss depends on the individual. How y'all are vibing together, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Giselle, what other kind of dating questions you want to throw at us?
Well, she's not on the dating scene, so I can't ask about past experience. Have you ever had, being in the field that you're in, any jealousy from your partner?
Yeah. And it's hard because it's not overt jealousy. So you kind of have to pick up on it, and realize it for what it is. Um, but I've learned to look at it.
What were some of the things, the signs that showed you, since you said it wasn't overt, that you knew that your partner was jealous of you?
um Kind of downplaying what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That was a big one. Like, oh, okay, well, I don't know who that is, but blah blah blah. Just really like minimizing what I'm doing. And also I've experienced it where like they try to put me in this box of like, oh well, you're my girlfriend, that's it. I don't know who you are outside of this, but this is your identity now. And I'm like, no, there's so much more to me than this relationship. So I think that shows a little bit of jealousy in terms of control, in terms of like, I don't want you out there shining in your own light, so I want your identity to be attached to me.
That's very intimidating for a lot of the males and a lot of people. You know what? Can I say it's not even just the males? It's also because I've met people in same sex relationships, female, female, male, male. And what I did know about people dating is that it doesn't matter. Somebody is showing you like possessiveness or some type of control over you. It's a red flag to me. I mean, because how long could that possibly last? Eventually eventually something's gonna give. Something's gonna hit. You're gonna hit that wall, that brick wall, and it might be hard. That person might be physically abusive, which we just showed in the beginning before we started our program. Or and it's because some things start verbal and then they escalate to physical.
Yes.
And what are some of the red flags, the small ones that you notice to look out for, that maybe you can help others that maybe they're not seeing it, the little tiny flags? Because I think you named one of them.
Yeah.
If they belittle what you do, that's a red flag. What's another one?
Another one would be if they act different towards you in different settings. I feel like we need to represent each other. We need to represent each other well. And it's not fair for somebody to, represent you in a different way with their friends than represent you at home when you are by yourself. So, for example, if I'm dating somebody and around his friends, I'm like the most wonderful woman in the world. But then we go home and he treats me like crap behind closed doors. That's definitely a red flag, because that just shows that you don't have a consistent character and you're really just going off of where you're at to try to match what people's expectations may be of you instead of who you really are. So I think, again, misalignment with just understanding who they really are. And that another red flag in terms of deciphering between somebody who is confident and somebody who's just an arrogant asshole, right? Like, I love a confident man, but sometimes confidence gets skewed into what's the word when they're really into themselves? It's like a buzzword. Narcissistic, yes. So I think also, when they stop acknowledging, what's special about you, and they're just focused on themselves and, don't really have time to be interested. Something I've heard before is like somebody fell in love with another person's curiosity about them. And I thought that was really, important. It was like, be curious about your partner, show that you're interested. So if they stop showing that they care about what you're doing, how your day was, and it's all about them, I say that's another red flag.
Yeah, I agree. Those are good. That's a good list. Well, what we got going on in the comment section? What we got?
Yeah, I see some questions.
Honestly, I can't even see it. It's so small.
Can't see it? Let's bring it up on the screen. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can't. I still can't see it.
You still can't see it. It says, ladies, how long do you feel people should be friends before dating? Good question.
Cloud. Go ahead.
Cloud, you take it away.
I'm so sorry. I suck at this one because my heart is big and I get excited. I'm like, hi, friend. Oh, I love you. Like 24 hours.
I'm the same way. I have a weakness for it. I mean, I think that's, because you got a big heart, right? And you're such a sweetheart. And I completely, like, it's like, man, I'm ready. It's like you are the person who's like, I'm ready to love. I'm not ready to, I don't want to play no games, but I am
Right.
so freaking ready to love. And
Right.
it's like you gotta have that person that's the same way. So with people
No
like that,
safe.
it's like we have to try to remember to take a deep breath and try to pay attention, because them fools will take advantage of our kindness.
Yes, and so saying that, I have learned in my dating years that it is very, very important to take your time. It is so important to take your time to ask your questions, to give space and breathers to reflect on this person and how they may play a part in your life. So I do not recommend rushing into anything. I really think it's important to learn that person, and come with a healthy mindset about how you want to create this relationship, communicate in this relationship, and what the goals are for this relationship.
I agree. That was a good question. Giselle, what you think? How long do you think before actually dating? People should be friends. How long should they be friends before dating? At least.
Um,
Ballpark.
I mean, I don't. I think a few months is all right.
Hmm.
3 months.
That's
3
like
months,
the
because you know when you know, you know.
when you know.
Hmm.
What if one person knows but you don't know?
Well, I mean, they it take two to tango. So I mean, if you're the one that, well, the guy typically should be the one leading that. He makes that decision and you're with it, then the.
Hmm.
But if you're not with it, then if he's willing to wait and he is the right one, he should be patient
Then
enough.
he'll wait. That's that part right there. Lizzie
Mhm.
says, ladies, has their family tagged? Oh wait, this is whoa. Bring that up on the screen. Was it something about their family? Okay, their
What
family tag
tag?
team up on you out of light from other people. Liz, take a minute to rewrite that because I don't understand the question. Unless one of y'all do, because I don't. Try that again, Liz. In the meantime, I'm going to jump into my next question. There's a lot of people who they really scrutinize. Like, let's say, for instance, it could be male or woman. A man who has kids, and let's say he has 3 kids from one marriage,
Hmm.
right? Well, he's a single man. He's not married, like not even in the he got it completely divorced. Like he
Hmm.
actually did complete the divorce. They're not married on paper, nothing, right? And you have some people he's a good guy, great job, good looking man. What are the chances of him actually finding a decent woman? Vice versa with a female that's in the same situation as him. Because a lot of people scrutinize a person for having 3 kids, 4 kids. Listen, sometimes in their previous years, stuff didn't work out. You know
Yeah.
what it was like. We all know what it was like. Everybody wanted to hurry up and find their true love, like when they were in like what their teens.
Right.
Everybody wanted to hurry up and find their love of their life so that that part was taken care of. I was one of them. And then that way that they can just focus on the career, and then because the other part, the hard part, which is finding a partner, was already done and taken care of.
Hmm.
And then so work with me here. What are the chances of them finding love? Is it slim to none?
No, I would never say that. I would never say somebody could not find love. There's so much love, and I feel that if you want to find it, you will find it.
I love
Um,
your energy. I love it. I love your optimism. You're like me. I love it. I'm a sucker for romance too. I'm a romance person.
However, I do think that it might be a little harder to go about finding it. You would really have to be a little bit more intentional about the platforms that you use to date. You'd have to be a way more selective in who you date, so the margins may narrow a little bit. But I think everybody has a story, everybody has a journey, and if somebody's going to judge you for the choices that you've made when you were really doing your best and when you were, just living life, then they're going to judge you on a whole lot more than just that you had 3 kids. You know what I mean? So I would say, looking for somebody who's open-minded and can understand that, we are humans. We're having a human experience in a spiritual world. And, when you talk through maybe what happened and they can see the vulnerability in you and the transparency in you, I think actually sometimes that makes people fall in love with you even more.
Right. Oh, and by the way, not for nothing, but circling back to Liz, she clarified what she was saying. It wasn't really a question she was adding to the red flag. She was saying that another red flag would be is if the person's family always tends to tag team up on you.
All right.
For every little thing. If you and your partner get into a confrontation and then their family has to always be involved, that's a red flag. That is a red flag.
I agree.
I'm like, do you want to bring your mama and daddy in our bedroom too?
It's like, God
Because
bless
that's not happening. That's private.
And it's interesting because I have both daughters and a son, but they're before dating age, so I haven't got there yet with my own personal kids and seeing how I would be able to react or handle to situations they share with me with their partner. So I'll keep y'all posted on that one.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Scary, a little scary.
I know, yeah, it is
scary. Giselle.
I would say the chances are higher for the man than it is for the woman. And, people, tend to look at that or how many baby daddies a person has. But it's there's always someone for someone. So it's not, hope is not lost.
Hope is not lost. It's not. Keep the faith. Oh, Lizzie says, I was going off of what Cloud was saying. Oh, yeah, red flags. Okay. Thank you for, again, clarifying that. Thank you.
You're right.
So like a lot of people, they agree. I would say a lot of us do agree. Let's find out if we do it on this, tonight on this episode. How does everybody feel about when to bring home a partner to meet the children?
You can go first, Cloud.
Never. No, just I don't know who you are. Definitely, you have to be sure. You have to know that their intentions are long term. And I would say the way to know that is to go through experiences that show you that their intentions are long term. So as Lizzie was saying about the family and stuff, just getting a sense of what their family dynamic is, helps to kind of see how they would mesh. But there would have to be a lot of questions. So I would say timeline wise, 6 months would be the soonest.
I don't like trust people that much to where I would have, around my children. But what I don't agree with, because I see often a lot of, and it's not everyone, but a lot of situations where women are, they have to work and things, but they're leaving their children to be babysat by their boyfriends, even men that they're married to, and then they've been SA'd or they're murdered or abused in some other form. And I've seen that a lot. And so that's made me just like, I just don't know, you got to do what you got to do when you have to work, and it takes a village. But it's just unfortunate that you just have to be more cautious about just allowing people and to watch your kids. And it's not just the men, because even women have done things to men's children, you know. So
Yeah, the stories are horrifying. It really
yes,
is. It's very sad because you read on the news and you're like, oh my God, like they had no idea.
I will not ever leave my children with anybody unless it's their father or my brother. And I really don't even do that, but that would be like a push come to the shove. But no other man. And I have a lot of male friends, but I would never ask them to watch my children.
Because you know, SAs, they tend to be from people we know.
Yeah.
Mine was my babysitter. Family members of mine, I'm not gonna say who. He was SA'd by his aunt.
Wow.
So and some people have experience with an uncle. Some people have an experience with a cousin. It's usually like a higher percent from someone we know.
Yeah.
Versus someone we don't know. But it doesn't mean it won't happen. Because of that, it makes it so that's one of the things that makes dating so difficult. And you also, depending on the children's age, we also have to consider where you mentioned, Liz, where you said meet the partner in public places with the children after 2 to 3 months before going to your home. I would have to say that would depend on the children's age as well. I think for me personally, 2 to 3 months is too soon for me. For me personally, I'm gonna have to be the black sheep here and say that that's too soon for me.
Probably for me too.
I need a little bit more time.
No one's meeting the kids unless we get married. So like, if it's like super serious, then I need my kids.
I don't see it. If I don't see why I need you to meet my child just yet, like you have to convince me that you're gonna be meeting you're gonna meet my child. Are you really gonna be the one? Like you have to be the one to meet my child. You have to. Otherwise, my child might hear about you. Depending on, again, age matters. Because if the child is like 20 years and up and all that, they might hear, oh yeah, I'm just talking to this person and here's their picture. And that's about it. That's as far as that goes. But bringing them home? No, I'm not bringing you home.
A man shouldn't even know where you live in a season. Like 3 months is only a season, you know.
Right.
That's too soon.
Again, not everybody's answer is going to be the same.
Right.
But that's the beauty of it, right, Cloud? Because of that lets the possible candidates out there know what they're dealing with.
Yeah, and I just want to say, you know, again, following your first mind and really being clear, asking yourself the questions: is it safe? What do I want out of this? You know, who's my support system in this? And also really talking to your children to teach them, because the truth is we're not always able to be around them to protect them from what people are saying or showing them, right? So also really having those conversations of what's appropriate and what's inappropriate, and building that trust with your child. So if something does happen, they know to say, nope, you about to hear from my mama, or you know what I mean? So I think that equally in protecting ourselves and who we bring around, we also need to teach them to protect themselves of who they accept in their space.
I like it. I said it. The producer happens to have 2 things to say. He says, so what's considered too much love when dating that can be considered infatuated? Like examples: flowers every day, calling 5 times a day, visiting unannounced. Well, yeah, I mean, you said it. I said it. I think he says, to me, that's a sign she crazy.
Great.
Yeah, a little. That's very desperate. And you know what? Males and females do that. Males will call. We said, hey, they made the song Bugaboo for a reason. They'll call and blow up that phone. I gotta get her. I gotta claim her. I don't want no other person to claim her. I have to claim her. And vice versa. Some women do the same thing, right? They say, well, I want to claim him. I don't want no other chick to have him. He's mine. right?
I
That
think
looked like
calling 5 times a day, that's too much to talk, And then you don't have to talk every day either, like talking every day. I mean, but you can text,
What happens? What do you say, ladies, when you talking to somebody, you're interested in him, right? And you hear from him every once in a while, but it's every month, but it's every once in a while. When I mean every once in a while, like he'll probably send a picture of himself posing, and there's no words, just a picture of him sending a picture of himself to you, or sending one text message saying, "How you doing?" So how much is too little? How much is too
that's
little?
too little right there.
That's a tease. Like, what are you doing? You're distracting me.
That's a tease. Take notes, people. Take notes out there.
That sounds like the messages they be sending to multiple people. They just copy and paste.
Right. You're just on
I'm
their
send the same
email
good
list.
morning text.
That part.
Yeah, it has to feel personalized and special. I'm sorry. You gonna step to me? It better be worth my damn time.
Right.
Our time is precious, and that has to do with knowing your worth, ladies and gentlemen. You know, and you know your worth. You know your value. Don't let people play games and mind games. You ain't got time for that. Lizzie says, yes, and age matters of the kids. I should have clarified that. Okay, she's going back to the thing. Yes, young ones, no one coming over right away, but 18 plus, it's up to the person. Yeah, what the older our children are, like 18 plus, maybe 20, maybe even older than that. Drinking age, even, I don't care. Where they can fend for themselves and they're stronger and they can fight if they gotta kick somebody's butt or before even needed, or contact me, or contact me either way, right?
Right. Have you guys seen this? This is kind of,
they gotta be older to fend for themselves. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly, but what if it's the parent that is the weird one? It's this. Well, I'm not gonna say weird, but doing something strange. There's this guy that was dating the daughter, and then they wanted advice in their relationship. This is all this is like trending right now. So
wait, the guy dating the daughter. Wait. So
he's dating the daughter. She's grown, and I guess they needed some advice in their relationship. And her mother is like a therapist or a life coach or something. So they went to her to talk, and I think she suggested that they add some spice to their relationship, and she's the spice. Do you hear me? Tell me why he got both her. Listen to me. The daughter and the mother is now pregnant right now by him, and they're posing.
Oh no! Then you know what? That mother had her eye on him since day.
That's something right there.
She's
horrible.
Twisted.
Yeah.
I would not.
Yeah, I wouldn't know who to look at, and there's all three of y'all. What the hell?
I feel sad for the daughter though, because it seems like she's under some type of spell, because I don't know, in the normal world this is not okay. But they're all agreeing parties, so she's not being forced, but this is not okay. And then that's your mother, and y'all are both so now y'all children is going to be siblings, and what would it be?
I feel like that's how
the mom's child is going to be her child's uncle or aunt, and they're going to be siblings.
No,
I feel like that's the beginning of a cult right there.
that's Satanist right there. That's Satanist, man.
Okay,
God bless. I'm sorry. I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of people, coming for me for this. That's all right. Bring all your weapons, because no weapons formed against me shall prosper. Hallelujah. My opinion. That's where my opinion with the whole poly relationship comes in. Because what you just described, Giselle, that's just another way to cheat. That's another way to try to legalize cheating by saying, "Oh, we're not cheating. Everything's consensual." I'm like, y'all brainwashed.
Yeah,
you're brainwashed.
It's like a brainwashing. It's like a form of manipulation going on, especially with that situation. And definitely, everybody be agreeing, but there are a lot of people that have regrets in it. So it's not all peaches and cream as they try to portray it.
Isn't that funny? They like to use that as an excuse, right, Cloud and Giselle, when they say, "Oh, well, the person agreed." Sometimes people agree because you just manipulated them very well into agreeing. You coerce them into agreeing because some people are weak-minded, and some people can tell those weak-minded individuals, and they take advantage of those weak-minded individuals. So at the end of the day, one has to always question, well, wait a minute, what is your value? Every single person look at themselves in the mirror and be like, well, what the heck is my value? You cannot sit there and tell me that you were born and you were raised to think that it was okay to have multiple partners and say, oh, as long as we're all consensual, we all have a relationship. No, that's cheating, boo-boo, period. I'm sorry. You may come for me. You may hate me. You may be like, oh, but we have a happy family. God bless you. Let's see how long that lasts.
Typically when there's more money, people go with it more, like
there's traditions in which that's still happening and accepted, but there are definitely guidelines and values that are aligned when it's a traditional thing versus just we doing it to try it out and we don't know how this goes.
And a lot of people, they like to use that, oh, it's a culture thing. I'm like, you're not even probably from that dang culture, so don't. This is not.
You can't take the font. You can't take the font.
Don't give me that. Oh, it's a culture thing. They like 99% of these people, they're gonna try to use that, or they try to use stuff from pull stuff from the Bible. Like you're not even, number one, you're not even from that culture. Number two, what the hell you talking about? Oh, what's your craziness?
Yeah, I'm from Oakland, California, and we got good mouthpiece out here. So I will say the convincing is real out here because, this is the land of players and pimps and hustlers. And so I definitely have been part of some real interesting conversations where they swear this. I know what I'm talking about, though, boo. You're like, right. What in the world is going on right now?
I've been getting recruited lately. People have been trying to recruit me.
I know that's right, Giselle. I know. I already know.
I'm good.
They be wanting some Giselle, but Giselle, you got a beautiful face. You got a nice neck. You got nice titties. You got a nice ass. Like what? And then you tall as hell. That's a playground.
I'm only 5'6". I'm medium.
He said that's the playground.
That's a playground, man. That's a playground. Yes. Listen, shout out to my fellow ladies. I mean, I that's another thing. I've always been very comfortable with giving my ladies, and I think that women should always empower each other and compliment each other and let it be genuine because it comes from a beautiful place when it's that. You have 3 beautiful women on this platform right now giving everybody some advice, from our point of view. That's the name of this show, from her point of view. And from your point of view, Cloud, real quick, I wanted to ask, when it comes to the maintenance of a man, how do you feel when a guy does facials? You're okay with that because that has to do with skincare, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But let me get a facial too.
Right. But some people think that it's only a feminine thing to get facials.
The skin, what they say, the skin is the biggest organ on your body. So you taking care of your skin to me is like you taking care of your heart, your lungs, your liver, etc. So yes, take care of your body, take care of that organ, and let it, shine beautifully. We don't want to see all them bumps and
exactly.
Don't be late for the date because you had a facial appointment.
Yes.
Get that thing done sooner, Baba. Get it done sooner.
I ain't with all the beauty, like do some, but don't be like, I got my nail appointment.
You just get one of the face mask. You don't need to go see nobody.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
All over your face.
Exactly. And then now, how do you feel about fashion?
For
fashion,
men?
men fashion. Like, okay, so when you see a guy and he's wearing his pants half off his butt, what is that? Is that a turn on or turn off, or it doesn't matter?
Where I'm at in life right now, definitely a turn off. um when I was younger, that might have been cute. You might have had a little charisma to you. Oh, hi, how you out today? No, I'm sorry, thank you, I'll keep it moving. So
I agree.
but
Zale,
only because I know my values, and I know what I'm looking for, and I know I just that's not my cup of tea. That I want to step up and show out in a very classy, elegant way. And I just don't feel like showing your ass crack is making that happen for me.
I agree. Giselle.
I mean, if a little of if boxers was showing, I don't know, because these days they wanted to match, but
It depends on how far down too, because some
but if
folks.
these days they wearing too tight pants and then they have it like tucked and then you just seeing the cuff and everything and they working out for them.
Yeah.
Can I tell you why? Especially, I mean, when I was a teenager and I saw a boy, and first of all, I didn't go out on a date with a boy that showed his boxers. And the ones that tried, I told them why. I said, why would you? I even asked them, and I got a lot of them to change and start pulling their pants up. And this is why. I said, well, how do you feel about me showing my thong to everybody? How do you feel about me showing my panties, just letting it stick and like hang out? First of all, from New Jersey, it was you get in trouble for that. It's you get in trouble for that. But number two, I said, well, why would I want somebody to know what type of underwear my man wears in the first place? Shouldn't that be for me? Shouldn't that be private? I mean, I'm just saying, it's underwear. Yeah, I mean, it's close to your waist.
I don't even know what's the purpose of showing it, but they say it really originated in jail anyway. Let you know.
I heard about that too, Giselle. Yeah, and I could see why, because it's supposed to signal. And then they have the whole butt, like you could see. It's not just
the whole curve. They sitting on the pants these days.
Yeah,
like, I don't want to see that.
It's the penguin walk for me, y'all. It's the penguin walk for me.
I know, I can't stand that walk. And then they're constantly like grabbing their pants and like they're trying to hurry up and pull it up. I'm like, are you trying to make it look like
on your mind more than I am? Like, you're gonna be thinking more about how you're walking than where we're going.
Right, exactly. Pull the pants up, guys. It's not cute. I'm sorry. It's not. I'm sorry. No, it's not cute. It's not. And yeah, to me, you're trying to tell somebody you ready to get banged from the butt. And if you're a guy that don't like it up the booty hole, then pull your pants up. Pull it up. Oh, and I was gonna ask you, there was one person who left a comment years ago. This one's fun. Now he asked the question, which to me is irrelevant given what he said in class, but he said, am I gay because I like it up the booty? Now what's your answer?
I'm gonna play it safe. I will let the gay community answer that, because I'm not gay. I don't understand the ins and outs of being a gay man. So I would defer that to the gay men out there.
You just said the ins and outs.
Ins and outs.
Well,
I mean, yes. I mean, what? I mean, people want to be in denial because of the labels. I mean, I think the labels is what people get people all caught up. But I mean, if you're a man and you like whatever it is up so these days it'd be women pegging men though. So some men, they won't get it from a man. They'll have the woman do it because it's women that be.
They be about that friskiness. But here's my thing about that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna tell everybody like this. Let me explain something. It don't matter whether you are gay and you like it up the booty, or you're straight and you like it up the booty. Let me explain. The butthole, I love you so much. It is an exit only, and I'm gonna tell you why. You can get hemorrhoids. I don't care how you prep that thing. I've seen a booty hole extended like this much because this guy was a male, he was a male stripper, right? And he's pouring wax on his the front and on that booty hole. I said, well, whoever done been up that back hole, sir, I can tell it is so wide it look like the black hole in the universe.
Oh no.
So sad. It all comes down to health. Let's forget fetishes. Let's talk about health. There are some fetishes that need to go, and the reason why they need to go is because of your health. You will live a much longer, prosperous life if you use the body parts for what they're for. You can come for me all you want. Bring the knives. Listen, I graduated. I'm good. I understand the kink. I do. I can't tell you, Giselle and Cloud, how many. I get the kink. I get it. But that's only in the anime world. Holla! Anybody out there watching anime, y'all know that in anime everything looks good.
Dragons.
The messed up things may look. The most messed up things may look.
What about when they got the runs?
That's another thing.
Can you hold it?
Have you ever seen the movie American Me?
Oh man, y'all.
Have you seen American Me? Yes or no?
It sounds familiar.
That was the prison one. I think.
No, get your dang Skippy is a prison one. If you haven't seen it, watch it again. It's kind of messed up. But one of the things that the dude says, he has a knife. It's really graphic, y'all. I'm gonna say this as PG as possible. He threatened the dude. And he said that, basically told him to cooperate, otherwise there'll be ish on his knife and not on his And I'm like, and I just had to leave it on a very Cloud, what you think? What you think about that fetish? Do you think that there's some fetishes that there's a reason they need to just go away?
I'll
Did you
just
have
say
to make a fart sound?
number one, I'm not about to be nobody's fetish plaything. Like, even to me, I don't get the feet thing. I'm like, toes, really? Like, why? There's a lot of things that I guess I'm a little bit more old school, where it's just like it's more about the love and the sensuality and intimacy than the like, let's see how crazy we can be side of it, right? So to each his own, but there's definitely like the whole peeing on people when R. Kelly exposed all that. Like, I don't get, like, it does not compute. Like, so yeah, there's definitely some things that humans do that are definitely weird to me, that I don't get how that turns you on. I don't get how you can have fun with that. I definitely couldn't. But I think some are way less harmless, like the foot fetish. That's
fine. That's if it can be beautiful if you think about it, because Jesus, cleaned people's feet to show it was, to me, it was a symbol of love. To me, it's a symbol of love. Like, if they got good feet, first of all, I like to clean people's feet and stuff like that. Like, because I do salon stuff, right? So as a salon person, I like to make sure people's feet are nice and clean and everything. But if it's like my man and he's got good clean feet and we're in the middle of, making love, I will be visiting those feet. I'll probably lick them toes. I'll probably kiss them. I don't know.
That to me is a little bit different than the word like fetish. Fetish to me is like that person's that like, send me your feet pictures and
no. So I don't have a foot fetish. I just have I like the whole body. I like
the body as admiring the beauty of the specimen. I can dig that, but when it becomes like an obsession, a weird obsession where that's all you're focused on, that's where I'm like, yeah, that's fetish land. I don't get it.
Wrap that ish and that piss in the toilet, ladies and gentlemen. That's where it goes. It does not go all over the body. Ugh.
Yeah, it's wild out there, y'all. Or even they were saying how some lady was farting in jars and selling it. I mean,
Oh,
shout out to her, but
oh God, Lord. See, again, this is why dating takes long, everybody. From our point of view, there's a million reasons why dating can take a minute. You need to find out what this person's kinks are, their fetishes. You need to find out where they've been, how many. There's so much.
if they got a crush on your mama,
that part, that part. You know, or your sister, or if they got a secret
okay,
for your brother.
auntie,
For
You know,
real.
like there's so
wild
many.
out there.
It's hard. And at the end of the day, this is from her point of view talk show, but it's still a man's world.
Let me tell you this one thing. I just gonna say this. I know it's time for us to be almost getting up out of here, but if you do things with your mouth, okay, you know the types of things I'm talking about. And especially if them things is in the back area, you understand me? Don't be kissing kids. Stop kissing kids. Stop kissing.
We're not sharing a plate.
Oh God, Lord.
It don't matter how much cleaning they do back there. Listen,
Oh my God.
it don't matter how much cleaning they do back there. It's some doo-doo in your mouth. You understand?
Oh my gosh. And you gotta find out if they have a bestiality fetish. Like if they have
Oh, I'm reporting you to the people. So
oh my
all
God.
bad. We don't do that. Don't
I
do
mean,
that.
I met a dude that actually does get down like that with his dogs, and he puts the tongue all up, you know.
He gonna have to try again next time. His next time around here, he gonna have to just try.
I didn't go out with the guy. He was a guy. Hell no. This is a guy that I just knew that was like you know, I groomed his dogs, and he particularly liked male dogs. So he was gay, but for male dogs. And he did, but the female dog was the only one willing to perform. And unfortunately, she came to visit me, and she's like, the dog was very friendly and jumped on me, and I'm like, why she all up on me?
Yeah.
That she was ready. She was thinking that because I was just petting her, that was a signal for her to jump and mount me to try to do stuff. And I'm like, whoa.
Did you call the police? You should have called the police on him.
The authorities at the time. And here's another thing, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes stuff can be complicated. Why you don't call the police? Because someone else was involved and I didn't want to get them in trouble. So we're just waiting. We're kind of waiting for the right time to bring it. Because this person has been in trouble with the authorities before for this type of act. And I said, well, I don't know. If you've been in trouble before, why would they even let you have an animal at all? Like, I would think that they would like follow this person and say, you need to get rid of all your animals. So I have no idea. It's a very complicated situation. But I'm ready to sing like a canary and be like, it's him. He did it. He did it. It's him.
Save the children, save your wives, save your dogs.
Save them all. It says, yes, couples go straight from the bedroom to kissing their children. Yes, disrespectful now, kid got hurt.
I don't care if it was straight from the bedroom or not. Like your mouth, stop kissing people's kids and stuff. Like,
right.
Even kissing, you know how much bacteria is swapped? It's millions. Just kissing. Now, just add in fecal matter.
I almost broke this. Literally, like he wasn't a date or nothing. He was just supposed to be a guy friend, which we're not friends to this day. He went like this, licked his hand, and then rubbed it on my daughter's forehead. And I'm like, you want to die now? Like, you're dead. Like, I'm going to kill you. And I had to tell her. I had to tell them because I was gonna snap. I'm like, put her in the room. Take her to the room right now. So then I looked at him and I gave him the death stare. You know that look? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to kill you. Like, you going to die. So I'm not friends with this dude no more. And I never want to see him again because I'll break his face. And I'm saying it, I'll break his face. Boom. Jerk.
Yeah, that's
You meet
wild.
some crazy people. You meet some crazy people out there. I mean, the question is, what gave this person the what made them think that it was okay to lick their hand and rub their spit on, my daughter's forehead, and then they think it's funny. Is something wrong with this person?
Well, and that's why, I mean, I feel like I've seen examples of people who are like, I'm OCD, I'm a germaphobe, I'm that, but I'm like, your behaviors are actually normal. Thank you. Like, yes, I'm glad you're washing your hands that many times. And then there's other people that, yeah, you see they are not hygienically proficient as an adult. And
Right.
I think that plays into how, they prioritize those kind of things in terms of like germs and germ swapping and disease and everything of taking care of your body. Like I said, I have no problem with facials. Clean it off,
Mhm.
So, but I have seen a lot more people kind of considering themselves OCD or a germaphobe now, and maybe COVID created that in our mind a lot too, of like the 6 feet thing and the don't breathe on anybody and wear the mask. Some people took that to the extreme, right? And other people's were like, whatever, cough all over you, right? So there's definitely
Right.
two sides of the scale for folks.
You see, there's so many reasons, ladies and gentlemen, why you have to take your time dating somebody. There's so many reasons, and that's why sometimes, and you have to apply a certain amount of time accordingly. You know, Cloud, it has been amazing having you on the show tonight. I just want to say that I love your energy.
Yes.
Giselle, you've been amazing too. Everybody's been so wonderful tonight. I really love the vibe tonight. This was
Yes.
great.
Yeah,
I mean, we could have coffee and keep talking with some,
Right.
muffins or something.
Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself before we get out of here and where people can follow you?
definitely. So please check me out on Instagram, SingCloudE. I just released a new song last month called On the Way Up. It's a very positive, influential song. It's going to make you feel motivated, inspired to just keep going, which is what a lot of my message in my music is about, is just feeling good, being confident, keep going, make the world a better place. I believe that music heals the world. So I, look forward to creating music that fills your home with joy, peace, happiness, and love. I love spending time with phenomenal women and women of like minds, and women in other areas that I wouldn't otherwise be able to meet. So I truly, truly appreciate this connection. And I had a lot of fun. It's not a lot that I get asked these type of questions, so I had a blast, y'all, for real, because I really want people to know that Cloud, it's your girl Cloud. And I love just sharing good energy, good music, good creativity, good ideas with my folks. So y'all ladies definitely have been a blessing to me. I appreciate you. Definitely will continue to support this platform because, I think that women, yo, women, we are the most amazing, resilient, beautiful things, creatures and specimen on this earth. And I love my sisters. I love being to create in the feminine energy that I have. So sorry that was long, but I'm motivated. And like I said, I had a blast. I love talking
Right.
about real life stuff, and however I can help, I pray that anything that I've said tonight or that any of us has said tonight that will help another person, that it does, and that you're lifted and you feel more empowered and you feel just valued as a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, it was so great having you. And hopefully until we meet again, I'm here in Chicago, and Lily's all the way out in Florida. So we're all across over here, just connecting. And until we meet again, I would love for you to just stay in touch. And to all the watchers and the supporters, thanks for tuning in. And if you would love to be a guest, please email us at herpointofview@aol.com. And I would love you guys to follow me everywhere at Jizzy Worldwide. That's Gizzy Worldwide.
Google Lady the Goddess, and also subscribe to Flawless Streams LLC on my YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate your support, ladies and gentlemen. I love you, ladies. Ladies, you rock. I love that everybody took the time to put their comments in the comment section and also engage with us, because we love it. We absolutely appreciate all your feedback and what you have to say about this show and our feedback from our point of view.
Yeah, much love to everybody that tapped in. I had a blast.
Shout out to Isaidit.
Good night. Shout out
to our brand ambassadors, Mimie, Acosta, and also Lizzie Smith. Love you, ladies. Everybody.
Shout out to you guys.
Thank you
Good
so
night.
much. Good night.
Buenas noches. Muchas gracias por venir.